Hi, everyone, and welcome to the South Union Township Sports Network. Tonight, via tape delay from the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium, home of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs boys basketball team, the Mustangs will take on the Penn Hills Indians. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for this evening's game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and we will be back with the lineups for both teams right after these messages.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Smith, Lewis, and Chess, financial advisors of Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands boys basketball team and their coaches on having a successful basketball season.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network, where tonight the Laurel Highlands Mustangs will take on the Penn Hills Indians. The starters for tonight's Penn Hills Indians team coming in at 4-1 overall, 1-0 in section play. Their head coach Dan DeRose in his 5th year. His starters tonight will be DeAndre Mitchell, a 6-foot junior guard, averaging 13 points a game. Kyrie Mitchell, a 5'11 junior guard, averaging 18 points a game. Wes Kropp, a 6'5 junior forward, averaging 15 points a game. Eddie Daniels, a 5'11 junior guard, averaging 13 points a game. And Alan Tamo Noche, a 6'4 senior forward, averaging 5 points a game for the Penn Hills Indians. We'll be back with the starting lineup for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Tony Onola with Jerry Dupay. Getting ready for tip-off here tonight. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs battling the Penn Hills Indians. And the starting lineups tonight for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs coming in at 3-2 overall, 2-0 in section play. Their head coach, Rick Hogger, his assistants, John Smith and Dier Jenkins. Coach Hogger's starters for tonight, Keandre Cook, a 6'1 senior forward, averaging 12 points a game. Rodney Gallagher, a 6-foot freshman guard, averaging 22 points a game. Caleb Palumbo, a 5'10 junior guard, averaging 11 points a game. Tyvon Long, a 6'4 senior forward, averaging 7 points a game. And Tim Smith, a 5'10 sophomore guard, averaging 4 points a game for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. We'll be right back with the opening tip-off right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network and the Harold Horse Taylor Gym, where tonight Laurel Highlands Mustangs will take on the Penn Hills Indians. Penn Hills coming in as the number 2 seeded team in Section 5A, and Laurel Highlands coming in the 5th ranked team in this game. So we expect to see a lot of fireworks, a lot of offense. According to Penn Hills coach Dan DeRose, this is probably his most potent offensive team since he's been coaching, but kind of suspect on defense, whereas the Mustangs, a pretty balanced team. The athleticism of Penn Hills may be some trouble for Laurel Highlands tonight. Penn Hills coming in with 5 men, averaging in double figures, and a little bit of size, but pretty evenly matched team. And just a matter of the Mustangs staying out of foul trouble and playing a good game here tonight against a very talented Penn Hills team. Penn Hills, as we mentioned, coming in at 4-1 with a couple big wins. They beat a very good Pine Richland team, lost to a Fox Chapel team that is actually 6-0, but they were short some players in that game, and beat a Highlands team and handed them their first loss. So Highlands now at 5-1. So Penn Hills playing pretty good basketball early on. For the Mustangs had a big win Tuesday night against Woodland Hills. Rodney Gallagher scoring 23 points, 20 of those in the second half. And Cook and Palumbo chipping in with 14 and 12. Palumbo made 4 3-pointers. And then they had a tough loss against Bell Vernon here at home on Wednesday night, 67-64. Gallagher with 16, Long with 6, but Palumbo coming in, having a game-high 27 points on 6 made threes. Palumbo averaging close to 20 points a game in his last 2 games, so he's going to need to score here tonight for the Mustangs, and they're going to have to protect the ball and stay out of foul trouble. So before we get off to the tip here, we're going to send it down to the voice of the Mustangs, Barry Rosner. Good to see Barry here. Barry's struggling through some health issues, but so far so good. He's waiting for Santa Claus, and he's going to give us the starting lineups here in a minute, right after the national anthem. As we said, the Mustangs coming in 3-2 overall, 2-0 in section play. Penn Hills 4-1. And they're 1-0 in section play, so big section matchup. And as we said, here's the voice of the Mustangs, Barry Rosner.
Tonight is boys basketball action, section action as the Mustangs, Laurel Highlands, is hosting the Indians from Penn Hills. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting lineups basketball, whether please rise. Gentlemen, basketball, whether please move your mats. In the order and the play of our national anthem.
Welcome back. Our referees for tonight's game will be Elliot Adamovich, Chris Bonchowski, and Mike Chockle. As we said, a very important game for both teams in Section 1-5A. Penn Hills 1-0. Laurel Highlands coming in at 2-0. This will be a pretty good barometer for the Mustangs as to where they stand within a very tough section. The Mustangs, as we said, played 2 games this past week. They'll play tonight, and then they'll be in the Greensburg-Salem tournament next Friday and Saturday. Friday night playing Greensburg-Salem. Saturday playing Bishop Guilfoyle. For the Penn Hills Indians, they're going to game on Monday night against Central Catholic. Here's Eddie Daniels being introduced. Daniels scored 22 against Gateway in their 77-61 win on Tuesday. Alan Tamo Noche coming in, 6'4" senior forward. And their leading scorer being introduced, Kyrie Mitchell. He's 5'11", junior guard, averaging 18 points a game. Now the starters for the Mustangs for tonight's game. Gallagher, the stud freshman, coming in averaging 22 points a game. Caleb Palumbo, as we said, with the hot hand of the last 2 games, averaging close to 20 points a game. Tyvon Long, 6'4" senior forward, missed the first game against Connellsville, in which was a loss for the Mustangs. There's Keandre Cook, the 6'1" senior forward, averaging 12 points a game. And Tim Smith, the 5'10" sophomore point guard for the Mustangs. Not a very big score, only 4 points a game, but comes in and gives great team leadership for the Mustangs. So we'll get ready for the tip. As we said, referees for tonight, Elliot Adamovich, Chris Bonchowski, and Mike Chockle. Should be an interesting game here for the Mustangs. And as we said, Palumbo with the hot hand. He's made 10 3-pointers in the last 2 games. Scored 12 against Woodland Hills Tuesday and 27 against Bell Vernon on Wednesday. Tyvon Long in the center circle to take the jump. He'll go up against, thought it would be Wes Kropp, and it is. Kropp, the 6'5" junior forward. So Kropp for Penn Hills, Tyvon Long for the Mustangs, and we're ready to get this show on the road. As we said, the Mustangs need to stay out of foul trouble, play good defense, and protect the ball as much as they can. And we're expecting an athletic team from Penn Hills. And here's the tip. Controlled by the Mustangs. Here's Gallagher being guarded by Kyrie Mitchell. Man-to-man defense for Penn Hills. There's Palumbo. Now Smith being double-teamed. Almost a turnover. No, they're going to call a foul. That foul is going to be on number 4. That's going to be on Eddie Daniels. Eddie, the 5'11" junior guard. That's the first foul for Penn Hills and the first foul for Eddie Daniels here tonight. Gallagher to trigger it in. Ooh, thought he had Keandre Cook on the backside, but just missed him. So now Smith to run the offense. Working off a screen by Cook. Palumbo trapped, but able to get it to Gallagher. Gallagher thought about going one-on-one. Now he's double-teamed. There's Long, dumps it down to Cook. Cook with an easy basket. Nice job by Keandre Cook on the spin move, and the Mustangs take a quick 2-0 lead. There's Tamo Noche. That was Kropp throwing that one up. Kropp, as we said, the 6'5" junior forward, first team all-section last year, and picking him up where he left off, averaging 15 points a game. Again, man-to-man, full-court pressure by Penn Hills. Able to get it over the timeline. Smith directing traffic. The Mustangs trying to work off a couple screens down low. Here's Cook. Nice little spin move. Tries to dump it down. Probably should have just taken that shot, but it's stolen by Kropp. On the other way, here comes Daniels. No good, but tip in. That's going to be tip in. It's going to be Wes Kropp. So Kropp now with 4 points. And the Indians lead 4-2. 6:20 to go here in this first quarter. Gallagher, nice pass underneath to Cook. Cook again, spin move. Nice defense there by Kropp to pick up. Gallagher for 3, in and out. Rebound there by DeAndre Mitchell. Here's Kyrie Mitchell running the offense. The Mustangs also in a man-to-man defense. Dump down to Kropp again, and Kropp, Wes Kropp having his way. Good defense there by Tyvon Long, but Kropp just with some great moves and able to score at will right now. He's got all 6 of Penn Hill's points. And the Indians lead 6-2 over the Mustangs. Little action behind half court. Here's Smith. He's going to put up the three. No good. Short gets his own rebound, though. Nice hustle. Here's Gallagher going to try again from three. No good. Rebound, Tamo Noche. And here comes Mitchell out of the pack. Mitchell, he's going to be fouled. That's going to be a block on Keandre Cook, the 6'1 senior forward. That's his first foul. Foul on the floor. That's the Mustangs' first foul as a team. And we're going to have Eddie McKissick check in. McKissick going to check in for Tamo Noche. Coach DeRose wasn't sure who his fifth starter was going to be, but played Tamo Noche for the first approximately 3 minutes of this game. Now it's going to be McKissick. McKissick posting up. Here's Kropp again. Spin move there. Good defense by Long. There's the rebound by Mitchell. Flips it down to Daniels. No good. Steal there by Palumbo. And they don't have numbers. Smith is going to pull it back out. Smart idea. Here's Cook. Wide open three. And busts it. Keandre Cook with his sixth made three of the year. And the Mustangs pull within one, 6-5. 5 minutes even to go here in this first quarter. Nice dump down pass there by McKissick, but can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Mitchell going to drive the lane. Scoop shot, no good. Good rebound by Kropp, and he's going to be fouled. And I think this might be called on Cook, and if it is, that's his second quick foul. Could cause a little problem. No, they're going to call that on 15. They're going to call that on Tyvon Long. Actually thought they were going to call that on Cook, which could be a problem. Cook giving the Mustangs great minutes so far this year, as we said, averaging 12 points a game. Saddled with his second foul here would be a problem for Coach Hogger. Here's Kropp. His first shot, no good. Kropp, as we said, all-section player, first team all-section last year, along with Kyrie Mitchell. The Indians were 12-0 last year in section play, 20-5 overall. And Kropp able to knock down the second. So Kropp now all 7 of the Indians' points. And the Mustangs full court press, they're going to turn it over. An easy layup on the other side for DeAndre Mitchell. Great steal, and here's the Mustangs trying to get back. Extremely aggressive defense by the Indians here tonight. And there's another turnover. No, save. No, they're going to say Palumbo stepped on the end line. So all of a sudden the Mustangs, as we said, Coach DeRose was worried about their defense, but they're extremely impressive here tonight. So far, being aggressive and trapping, forcing a number of turnovers so far here by the Mustangs. Laurel Highlands man-to-man. Here's a shot by DeAndre Mitchell, and he knocks down a three. So DeAndre Mitchell now with 5, Kropp with 7, and the Indians with 12-5 lead now over the Mustangs. Here's Cook in the lane. Floater short, rebound Long, and he's going to throw back court. It's going to be a backcourt violation. No, they're going to let it go out of bounds. So Penn Hills will trigger it in under their own basket. 4:01 to play, first quarter. The Penn Hills Indians 12, the Mustangs 5. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Rick Hogger trying to settle his troops down. So, as we mentioned, 4:01 to go here in the first quarter. Penn Hills Indians 12 and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 5. And we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920, the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Welcome back to the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium, Laurel Highlands High School. Penn Hills Indians 12, the Mustangs 5. There's an entry pass. Tried to get it to Kropp in the middle. No good. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Gallagher. McKissick trying to drop it down to Kyrie Mitchell. But good play by Gallagher defensively. So here's Kyrie Mitchell, triggered in. Nice inbounds pass. It's going to be a hoop and harm. So McKissick able to post up underneath, and as we said, now it's Keandre Cook's second foul. Fouled him on the backside. McKissick with 2 points. He's averaging 6 a game. Trying to make it the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Gets his own rebound, though. There's Kyrie Mitchell, no good. Rebound again. Daniels swatted out of his hands there by Cook. He's got to be careful. He's got 2 fouls already. Doesn't want to pick up his third. Here's Gallagher driving strong. He's going to get fouled. Gallagher taking it 1-on-3, but able to draw the foul. That foul is going to be on Wes Kropp. Kropp called with the block. It'll send Gallagher to the line. As we said, Gallagher, the talented freshman for the Mustangs, averaging 22 a game. 76% free throw shooter on the year, and that's his first points of the night. Keandre Cook had scored the first 5 for the Mustangs. Now Gallagher trying to pick up his second point, cut the lead in half. And he does, so Gallagher knocking both down. Now 14-7, the Indians over the Mustangs. There's a nice entry pass there to McKissick, posting up on Cook. Mitchell picked up top of the key by Timmy Smith. There's Mitchell, nice move, able to drive. Scoop left hand, can't get it to go. McKissick with the rebound. Here's Mitchell again, floater, no good. Almost called it over the back on Gallagher, but he's able to come out of the pack with the rebound. Takes it 1-on-5, but they're going to call that on the foul. The basket went, but Gallagher's going to be fouled on the floor. And that foul is going to be on Eddie Daniels. So Daniels now with 2 fouls, along with Keandre Cook, and that's going to bring in Noel Roche as a sub, and also Tony Grimes coming in. So Eddie Daniels to take a seat. And Keandre Cook coming out. Checking in for the Mustangs will be Nick Agnott, the 6'3 junior forward. Here's Gallagher trying to work off the screen by Agnott. Nice entry pass there to Long, but a little out of his reach. It's going to be another turnover there by the Mustangs. So 14-7 right now. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go in this first quarter. And as we said, the Mustangs need to protect the ball. They can't have turnovers against a very athletic and explosive Penn Hills Indians team. Here's Roach, going to drop it in the corner to Mitchell. No good. Nice rebound there by Agnott. Gallagher coming the other way. Working off a screen by Agnott. Try to get it underneath to Long. Just a bad pass. Here comes the Indians. Here's Mitchell. Scoop shot. Got it to go. Kyrie Mitchell, the leading scorer for Penn Hills, averaging 18. Gets his first 2 of the game. And again, full court pressure by the Indians. Here's Agnott again, another turnover. So back-to-back trips down the floor. The Mustangs turn the ball over in succession. Now they trail by 9, 16-7, 2:24 to go in this first quarter. And the Mustangs seem to be a little frustrated by this extremely aggressive Penn Hills Indians defense. There's another dump down pass to Kropp. Flips it in the corner to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. No good. Gallagher with another rebound. Nice job by Rodney. And here's Gallagher going to take it himself. Going to try to shake the defender and shoot. No good. Tipped around by Agnott. Controlled now by Palumbo. He's going to bring it back out to Timmy Smith, who's going to set up the offense here. Smith off the pick by Long. Long fumbles it. It's going to go up underneath. No good. And again, the Mustangs having a difficult time getting a shot off. Here's Smith. No good. And here comes Mitchell for the Indians again. And he's going to be fouled on the floor. They're going to call that foul. I think it was more of a frustration foul than anything. That's going to be on Tim Smith. That's Smith's first foul, but that's the 4th team foul for the Mustangs. As we said, Keandre Cook on the bench right now with 2. Mitchell, nice dump down pass. Noel Roche, nice cut, nice entry pass. Now all of a sudden the Mustangs are down 11, 18-7, 1:28 to go here in this first quarter. Palumbo still hasn't taken a shot yet here tonight. Here's Smith, elbow extended, can't get the roll. Rebound DeAndre Mitchell out to Kyrie Mitchell, and Kyrie's going to take it strong, but again, he's going to be fouled on the floor. So the Mustangs called for their 5th foul, and that's going to be a big foul too, because that's on Tim Smith, and the point guard now with his 2nd foul. So you have Keandre Cook and Tim Smith both with 2 fouls. We still have 1:13 to go here in this first quarter. Here's Croft, a little floater, can't get it to go. Gallagher again with another rebound. Here's Palumbo, spots up for a 3 and knocks it down. Caleb Palumbo with his 15th made 3 of the year. His first points of the game, and pulls the Mustangs within 8, 18-10. We're under a minute to go. It's a shot from Penn Hills, and Gallagher's scooping up another rebound, probably his 5th or 6th of the game here so far. Mustangs trying to slow the pace down a little bit. Gallagher going to drive the lane, floater, no good, short. Egnaw with a great rebound, can't get it to go. Long tried to make the tip, but he's going to get fouled. We're going to call this foul on number 1. This is on DeAndre Mitchell, the 6-foot junior guard. It's his first foul, but that's going to send Tyvon Long to the line. Long only a 40% free throw shooter. 2 for 5 for the year. Knocks down the first. So he's in the scoring column now. And now wholesale changes again for Penn Hills. McKissick coming back in. Here's Tyvon Long. Long knocks down both. So Tyvon Long with 2 made free throws. Here's Penn Hills quickly the other way. No good on the 3 attempt. Nice play by Palumbo to tip it to Smith. There's Gallagher shaking and baking. Did he get fouled? No, but he's able to get the shot to go. Gallagher now with 4 quick points. And the lead now cut to 6, 18-12. We're under 10 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Kyrie Mitchell getting instructions from his coach, Dan DeRose. A near steal by Long, but that frees up Mitchell to come strong. Great block there by Gallagher. So nice defensive play, and hopefully a momentum builder for the Mustangs. So after the first quarter of play, it's the Penn Hills Indians 18 and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 14. We'll be right back for second quarter action here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're at the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium, Laurel Highlands High School, where we've got a pretty good game here. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs only trailing Penn Hills now by 4 points, 18-14 at the start of this second quarter. Laurel Highlands was down as much as 11 in that first quarter, but able to mount a little bit of a run, coming back and cutting the lead now to just 4. Here's the Mustangs on defense. They've shifted into a zone defense now. They started out in man-to-man. Nice steal there by Smith. They were going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Smith. Tyvon Long giving chase after it, but couldn't keep it in play. Substitute now coming in. Eddie McKissick's going to check out. Alan Tamo Noche is going to check in. There's Mitchell again to Kropp. Kropp with the little floater. And all of a sudden, Wes Kropp now with 9, a game-high 9. And the lead back up to 6, 20-14. And again, full court pressure by Penn Hills. Smith with a near turnover. Gallagher thought about the 3, pump fake and a drive now. Get cut off there by Kropp baseline. Palumbo, can he knock down another 3? No, but Egnaut doing yeoman's work underneath. Just couldn't corral it. And here's Mitchell coming the other way. That ball's going to be knocked out of bounds off his leg. That's a nice call there. Referee Elliot Adamovich in perfect position to get that right. Nice play there by the Mustangs defense. So the Mustangs are triggered in under their own basket. Gallagher to Long. And Gallagher going to try to beat the press. Here's Palumbo. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Palumbo picked up his dribble as soon as he got over half court. Just kind of had a little brain freeze and threw it back over backcourt. Gallagher wasn't able to get across the timeline in time to catch the pass. So another turnover by the Mustangs. And still only a 6-point lead. Here's Mitchell. Nice entry pass there by Kropp. Kropp now with 11. And we're going to have another timeout by Coach Auger. Not pleased with what he's seeing right now. So we're going to take a timeout. 6:55 to go here in this second quarter. It's the Penn Hills Indians 22 and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 14. We'll be right back with some more action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Smith, Lewis, and Chess, financial advisors of Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands boys basketball team and their coaches on having a successful basketball season.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay. We've got a good one here. Penn Hills Indians against the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. And we're going to have an offensive foul there. Tyvon Long trying to create some space, and he's going to get called for his second foul on the push-off. So now all of a sudden, 3 Mustangs with 2 fouls. Keandre Cook, Tyvon Long, and Tim Smith. And as we said, foul trouble may be a big issue for the Mustangs here tonight. There's a nice entry pass. Great job. Crop on the back cut. Beautifully executed play. Nice pass by Kyrie Mitchell. And now the lead back up to 10, 24-14. Smith going to drive. Going to kick it back out. Here's Palumbo going to make a move. Pretty good defense there by DeAndre Mitchell, though. Here's Gallagher being guarded by Kyrie Mitchell. Egnott trying to set a screen for Gallagher. Just a little too high up. Here's Gallagher able to shake. Free foul line extended. No good. Nice rebound. Tyvon Long, good position underneath there. He and Nick Egnott fighting for the rebound, but good job by Long to get it and put it back up for the easy hoop. So now 24-16. And there's a steal. Smith steals the ball, and he's going to get fouled on the backside in the backcourt by Alan Tamo Noche. Noche, the 6'4" senior forward, going to get called for his first. Couple substitutions now for the Mustangs. Nick Eggott, Caleb Palumbo going to take a seat. Terrence Thomas Brown going to check in for his first action, and Keandre Cook coming back in. As we said, Cook has 2 fouls. Got to be careful here. In 6 minutes and 1 second to go here in the second quarter. Doesn't want to pick up his third before halftime. There's Smith, nice pass. Great job by Long. Can he convert? Couldn't get it to go at first, but Tyvon Long follows up his own shot. Long now with 6. The Mustangs back to within 6. Nice shot there. Little floater in the lane. Looked like that was DeAndre Mitchell. And that's who we're going to give it to. Here's Gallagher. And there's another turnover. The Mustangs. Just miscommunication is right. They just can't seem to break this press here by Penn Hills. And I know one thing. If Coach Dan DeRose says his team can't play defense, this is the worst defense he's had, he's sorely mistaken. He's got a great defense. They're quick and they're aggressive. Playing good basketball here tonight. Crop kicks it back out. Little shuffle step there. DeAndre Mitchell just with the little shuffle trying to get back behind the three-point line to take a shot. Now Smith going to trigger it in for the Mustangs. Checking in is Tony Grimes for Penn Hills. So it's Roach, Grimes, Crop, Mitchell. And where's our 5th player here? Oh, there's Kyrie Mitchell at the foul line. All right, into Gallagher where he's double teamed. Looking for help. Able to get across the timeline. Floats it to Cook. Cook thought about the 3 but kicked it back. Here's Thomas Brown. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Crop on the backside. Kyrie Mitchell. Nice entry pass again. Nice block. And no, that's going to be on Tyvon Long. He thought he got it clean, but they're going to call him on the body, and that's a huge foul. Because the 6'long" senior forward, 6'4" senior forward, is needed by the Mustangs in the middle. He's got 6 points here tonight, but That's his third, and I can't imagine Coach Auger's going to wait too long to pull him. 4:59 to go here in this second quarter. I'm not sure you want to take that chance. But it's going to send Noel Roach to the line. Roach with the first one, and he knocks that down. So Roach knocks down the front end of the 1-1 and extends the lead now to 27-18. Penn Hills. Roach getting ready to try the second. The lefty, it's up, and it's good. Nice looking shots by Roach there, and Roach extends the lead back to 10, 28-18, 4:59 to go. And again, full court pressure. Here comes Smith. Thought he had numbers, but got to pull it back out now. Here's Cook, top of the key. Not able to knock down that three. Kyrie Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell going to pull it back out, set up the offense. Nice steal, Thomas Brown. He's going to get a foul. Nice job.
Good job there.
Kyrie Mitchell actually just brought that ball down about waist high, and he's going to get called for the foul. So Kyrie with his first. And the Mustangs not in the 1-on-1. The next foul will set them in the 1-on-1. 16 fouls for Penn Hills in this first half. Penn Hills in the 1-on-1 now. Laurel Highlands with 7 team fouls. Here's Smith looking for help. Gallagher double teamed, able to get it to Long. Long with the floater, yes. Tyvon Long now with 6 in the quarter, 8 for the game. And the Mustangs down 8. Another entry pass to Kropp, and the floater. Wes Kropp, there's no answer for him here tonight. Kropp with 15 points here so far in this first half. And the Mustangs just can't find an answer to stop him. Smith to Gallagher. Foul line. Jumper, no good. Tyvon Long, nice rebound, comes out of the pack. Here Smith, 3 attempt, no good, hits the support. So that's going to be out of bounds off the Mustangs. As we said, the Mustangs trailing 30-20, 3:54 to go here in the second quarter. Nick Agnew going to check in now. Coach Auger going to pull to Tyvon Long. 3:54 to go. You don't want to see him pick up his 4th foul here in his first half. And Agnot's been giving the Mustangs great minutes here this year, so hopefully he can come in and do a nice job here for him for the last 3:54 of this half. There's Mitchell. We're going to get called for a hold. I think this is going to be on Cook. And if this is on Cook, it's going to be, oh no, I'm sorry. They're going to call that on Agnot. And that's a good blessing there for the Mustangs, because if it was on Cook, it was going to be on his 3rd. And it would be pretty rough for the Mustangs. They're not a very deep team. Tyvon Long with 3 and Cook with 2. Timmy Smith with 2 as well. But getting Cook with his 3rd could be really trouble for Coach Auger and the Mustangs. Here's the front end of the 1-on-1. Here's Alan Tamo Noche with his first points. He came in averaging 5 a game. Tamo Noche with his 2nd attempt. 6'4" senior forward knocks them both down. So now Tamo Noche with 2. And the Mustangs now down to their biggest deficit, 32-20. Brown, nice dump down pass to Agnot. Can't get it to go, though. Nice look there by Thomas Brown, but just could not get it to go. Agnot kind of faded away from the basket a little bit. Great shot and great pass, just couldn't convert. So now we've got Penn Hill slowing it down a little bit. Kyrie Mitchell at the top. Going to kick it back out. As we said, the Mustangs switched into a zone defense. Now Coach Dan DeRose is going to call his first time out of the night. So 3:15 to go here in the second quarter. It's the Penn Hills Indians 32. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs 20, and we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Penn Hills Indians lead the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 32-20, 3:15 to go here in this first half. There's Kropp. Kropp's he's gonna be the one fouled, but they're gonna call that on Egnott. And actually, I think Rodney Gallagher took the worst part of it. I think he got poked in the eye. Gallagher holding his right eye, but to no avail. It's actually going to send Wes Kropp to the line. Kropp already with a game-high 15 for Penn Hills. Just able to hit floater after floater in the lane. And now Kropp, he's 1 for 2 from the line here tonight. The substitute now coming in is going to be Jaden Pratt, the 6'2 sophomore forward, going to come in for Nick Egnott. So we saw Pratt play a little bit in the JV game, but going to see some varsity action here now. Here's Kropp, as we said, 1 for 2, front end of the 1-and-1, and he knocks that one down. So Kropp now with 16, 2 for 3 from the line here tonight. He's going to get one more try. And the next foul will put Penn Hills in the double bonus for the rest of this half. Kropp, smooth, big 6'5 junior forward, now has 17, and the lead back up to 14, 34-20. There's a pass by Thomas Brown coming back out. No good. Gallagher's going to get fouled again. Took a little shot to the head as he tried to drive. They're going to call that on 12. They're going to call that on Tony Grimes. So Grimes with his first foul. And there's Gallagher. Gallagher 2 for 2 for the night. Now make it 3 for 3. Terrence Thomas Brown going to check out. Caleb Palumbo checking back in. Gallagher trying to cut into this 13-point lead, and he does. So Gallagher now with 6 on the night, 4 for 4 from the line. The lead back to 12, 34-22. Indians over the Mustangs. Here's Smith with a steal. Can he come up with it? Yes, he can. Nice job. He's going to kick it out to Palumbo. Can he knock down a big three? No good. Just a little short. Gallagher with another rebound, and he's going to get fouled again. Rodney Gallagher easily has 10 rebounds here tonight, playing a fantastic game on the backside. They're going to call this foul on number 1. It's going to be on DeAndre Mitchell. That's his second foul. Gallagher back to the line where he knocks down his 5th foul shot of the night. Gallagher now with 7. And the Mustangs down by 11, 34-23. 2:54 to go here in this second quarter. Gallagher again, still perfect on the night, 6 for 6. Gallagher now with 8 points. And here comes Penn Hills trying to solve this Mustang defense now that's switched into a 2-1-2 zone. Here's Kropp again, and he's going to get fouled. Again, nice entry pass. That's going to be on Jaden Pratt. Pratt kind of gave up a little baseline on Kropp, able to sneak behind him and get the nice entry pass. That's going to send Kropp to the line. Kropp with 17 already in this first half. 3 for 4 from the foul line. And as we said, they're in the double bonus now for the rest of this half. Kropp knocks down the first. Lead back up to 11, 35-24. 2:43 to go, second quarter. Coach Dan DeRose giving Kyrie Mitchell some instructions. Kropp with his second attempt. He knocks that one down too. So after missing his first, Kropp now made his last 5, and he's got 19 on the night. Lead up to 12, 36-24. Mustangs, here's Pratt, and Pratt just a little too high, trying to get the ball back to Cook. Sophomore tried to make the long cross-court pass. Just a little mistake, a little miscommunication. He was trapped down in the corner and tried to get it out. So another turnover for the Mustangs. Now DeAndre Mitchell will kick it in to guard Eddie Daniels. Daniels, we said, the 5'11 junior. Here's Mitchell for another 3. No good. Long rebound now to Kyrie Mitchell. And he's going to set the offense back up. Kyrie now being picked up by Palumbo. He's going to back off a little bit. So Mitchell trying to work off a screen there by Daniels. Here's DeAndre Mitchell. Nice pass there to Tamo Noche, but can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound up. And he's going to get called for the travel, and that's fortunate, because if not, that would have been the second foul on Jaden Pratt. But Tamo Noche going to get called for the foul. So we're going to have Eddie Daniels check out, as well as DeAndre Mitchell. Checking in will be Noel Roche, Tony Grimes in, and also number 23, Noche. And the Mustangs able to get it over. Here's Smith, going to take a jumper from the foul line. Can't get it to go. Smith having a tough shooting night. That ball's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Penn Hills. So the Mustangs taking it out underneath their own basket. Here's Gallagher to Cook. Good defense there. Smith having trouble getting it back to set up the offense. Back to Gallagher. Gallagher being picked up nearly at half court by Grimes. Here's Gallagher going to take it himself. No good. Is he going to get called for the charge? No, they're going to call a block. Wow. So Gallagher taking it straight to the hole. He's able to pick up the second foul on Wes Kropp. Kropp, as we said, having a fantastic night. 19 points for Penn Hills. But I got a feeling he's going to come out now. And Gallagher back to the foul line, where he is now 7 for 7. You're going to have Roach check out and Kropp check out. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Kropp's going to stay in. They're going to send Tamo Noche out. So checking back in will be DeAndre Mitchell and Eddie McKissick. Gallagher again. So Gallagher with 10 on the night, 8 of those coming from the foul line. And Penn Hills now $1:30 left to go in this second quarter. Taking their time now with a 10-point lead, 36-26. Just waiting, trying to draw this Mustang zone defense out so that they can make some moves with their quickness, but Mustangs not budging. Kyrie Mitchell just going to stand out front, continue his dribble. Clock running down. We're close to a minute 5 to go here. And he's going to freeze the ball here. Here's Gallagher to come pick it up, double team. DeAndre Mitchell thought about the three, just wasn't open. Back to Kyrie Mitchell. Here comes DeAndre trying to drive the lane, can't get it to go, but almost stolen, and now it is. Keandre Cook with the steal. The Mustangs coming the other way, 40 seconds to go here in this first half. Here's Gallagher driving lane. Nice dump down pass to Pratt, but he can't get it to go. Jaden Pratt fading through the lane, just couldn't get that basket to go. Nice pass by Gallagher. And now 20 seconds to go here in this first half. They're going to call a travel. That travel is going to be on Eddie Daniels. So now the Mustangs, they can get it down to a single-digit lead here before half. They trail 36-26. 21.4 seconds to go here in this second quarter. And the Mustangs looking for a spark to take them into halftime. Here's Gallagher. Smith. Now Penn Hills in a zone. Cook, foul line extended. He's able to get it to go. So Keandre Cook now with 7. Here comes Mitchell, top of the key. Can he bust it? No good, short. Ball's going to be out of bounds. So after the first half of play, it's the Penn Hills Indians 36 and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 28. We'll be back with first half statistics after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health. Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Laurel Highlands High School. We're at halftime of a good basketball game. The Penn Hills Indians lead the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 36-28. And here's your halftime stats for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Keandre Cook had 7. He had 1 made 3 in that first half. Rodney Gallagher with 10 on 8 for 8 from the foul line. Only 1 field goal tonight for Rodney, that being made in the first quarter. Caleb Palumbo, his only points on a made 3 in the first quarter. And Tyvon Long with 8, 6 of those coming in the second half. The Mustangs scored 14 in the first and 14 in the second for their total of 28. They were 10 for 10 from the foul line, which is very good for them. We've seen them struggle at the foul line in the past, but they were 10 for 10 from the foul line, and they had 2 made 3-pointers, as we mentioned, 1 by Keandre Cook and 1 by Caleb Palumbo. For the Penn Hills Indians, their first half stats, DeAndre Mitchell had 7 on a made 3. Kyrie Mitchell only 2 points in that first half. Wes Kropp with 19, where he was 5 for 6 from the line. Mustangs just having a difficult time stopping him in the lane with that floater. Eddie McKissick with 2 scored in the first half. Noel Roach with 4, 2 in each quarter. And Alan Tamo Noche with 2. So they had 18 in the first, 18 in the second for their 36. They were 9 for 11 from the line. And they only had 1 made 3, as we mentioned. That was by DeAndre Mitchell in the first quarter of this game. So the Laurel Highlands Mustangs going to have to come back here in the second half, protect the ball a little bit, figure out how to beat this aggressive defense by Penn Hills, this aggressive, quick defense. Try not to turn the ball over as much. We've seen them come down and have a lot of fruitless trips in the sense that they haven't even been able to get a shot off, throwing the ball out of bounds or whatever the case may be. So they're going to need to come back and correct some things here at halftime, and hopefully they can make some adjustments, cut into this 8-point lead, and pull out a huge section victory. So we'll be back for second half action shortly after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Smith, Lewis, and Chess, financial advisors of Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands boys basketball team and their coaches on having a successful basketball season.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Welcome back to the Laurel Highlands High School Harold Horst Taylor Memorial Gym, where the Laurel Highlands Mustangs trail the Penn Hills Indians 36-28. Getting ready for the start of this second half. And as we said early in the game, before we even started, the Mustangs had to stay out of foul trouble and protect the ball, and they've struggled with both of those. The Mustangs with 3 players with 2 fouls. It's Tim Smith, Nick Agot, and Keandre Cook, and Tyvon Long, the big 6'4" senior center, with 3 fouls. They had to take him out with a little over 3 minutes to go there in that first half, so he can avoid picking up his 4th. For Penn Hills on the foul side, only 3 players with 2 fouls: DeAndre Mitchell, Wes Kropp, and Eddie Daniels as we start the second half. Penn Hills now in the zone defense, 2-1-2. Seen him pretty much most of the first half in a man-to-man. Near steal there by DeAndre Mitchell. Knocked out of bounds. The Mustangs will retain possession. As we said, Caleb Palumbo able to score 27 points the last game, 12 the game before, and on 10 3-pointers, but has only made 1 shot here tonight. Here it is now, and he comes right back. We called his name, and he knocks it down, so his second made 3 of the night. Gives him 6 points. Now the Mustangs down only 5, 36-31. And we've seen it throughout the year. The Mustangs are definitely a second-half team. Great adjustments made by Coach Auger in that locker room, so the Mustangs come out firing. Now cut the lead to 5, 36-31 as they trail. 7:25 to go in the third. Nice pass. Wes Kropp just having his way in the middle of the floor. Kropp now with a game-high 21. And the lead back up to 7, 38-31. No stopping Kropp. Nice job by Gallagher to get out of that trap at half court. Here's Cook going to make a cross-court pass. Smith, foul line extended. Can't knock it down. Agnott with the rebound. Can't get that to go. And out of the pack comes Kyrie Mitchell. He's going to take it strong. No, he's going to bring it back out. Set up the offense. Kropp way out from the basket here now. Near steal by Agnott. Ball knocked off of Mitchell. No, it's going to be knocked out by Rodney Gallagher. So Penn Hills, they're going to have it underneath their own basket. 38-31, 6:42 to go in the third. Nice entry pass there to Alan Tamo Noche, but he's going to be fouled. And I think they're going to call this on Gallagher, and they do. That's only Rodney's first foul of the game. First team foul in this second half. Now Kyrie Mitchell again to trigger it in for the Penn Hills. Another floating pass to Kropp, another floater. He's able to knock everything down here tonight. Kropp having a fantastic game, 23 points. And the lead back up to 9. Here's Smith. He's going to get swatted, but they're going to call a body foul, I think. That's going to be on Eddie Daniels. I think they're going to call him with the block, and they are just by the reaction. So Eddie Daniels now with 3 fouls. The 5'11 junior guard came in averaging 13 points a game, but has yet to score here tonight. That's going to send Timmy Smith to the line. Smith 1 for 3 on the season from the line, but he's able to knock down the first. So Smith, he gets into scoring column. Prior to that, only 4 Mustangs had scored: Cook, Gallagher, Palumbo, and Long. So now Smith with his first point of the night, able to knock down the second. So Tim Smith, 2 made free throws, now to lead 40-37 Penn Hills. There's Daniels. Thought about driving, got stopped there by the Mustangs defense. Mitchell going to pull it back out again. The Mustangs settling into a 2-1-2 zone, trying to make the Penn Hills Indians beat them from the outside. Mitchell just going to take his time. No shot clock in the high school game. Able to take his time and set up whatever he wants to do. Just wait for the Mustangs defense to come out. Nice pass. No good by Daniels. Rebound again by Gallagher. He's coming the other way. He just loses the handle, and they're going to call it out of bounds off Penn Hills. Fortunate for Gallagher. I thought he lost it on his own, but the ball was touched by Penn Hills, and now we're going to have Eddie Daniels check out of the game. Tony Grimes, the 5'10 senior guard, coming in. There's Gallagher again. Agnott being held, but Penn Hill's able to get away with it. Timmy Smith, he's going to get fouled on the shot.
That's going to be on Grimes. That's Grimes' second. That's going to send Timmy Smith back to the line, where he just knocked down 2 free throws. Going to get another chance to do it again. Shooting foul. And Smith now 3 for 3 from the line. As we said, came into this contest only a 33% free throw shooter, 1 for 3 on the year. 3 for 3 here now. Here's his second attempt. Knocks that one down as well. So Timmy Smith now with 4 in the quarter. And the Mustangs trail by 5, 40-35. And this zone defense seems to be bringing rewards to the Mustangs. There's Kropp again with the floater. Can't get it to go back iron. But rebound out by Daniels. Daniel going to hit the floater? No. Long. Here's DeAndre Mitchell with the rebound. Back to Daniels again. He's going to kick it out to Kyrie Mitchell. Mitchell, no good. Rebound, Tamo Noche, and he's going to get fouled. That's going to be a foul on Rodney Gallagher. And that's going to be Gallagher's second. So still not in any type of foul trouble. The Mustangs' second team foul in this half. But that's going to send Alan Tamo Noche to the line. Noche 2 for 2 tonight, scoring his only points from the line in the second quarter. There's Tamo Noche, misses the first. Eddie Daniels checking out. Noel Roach checking back in, as well as Tyvon Long checking in for Nick Egnott for the Mustangs. And Long, as we said, has to be careful. He's got 3 fouls. Surely doesn't want to pick up his 4th. Here's Tamo Noche. No good, back iron, rebound. Keandre Cook, nice rebound there, good position. Here's Gallagher going to try to drive baseline with the floater. Gets it to go. Nice looking shot there by Rodney Gallagher. Off the glass, just floated it over Kropp. Nice job. So Gallagher now with 12 in the lead, cut to 3. The Mustangs right back in this game with 5:03 to go in the third quarter. It's the Penn Hills Indians 40 and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 37. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these brief messages.
Good luck, Mustangs, from the Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffmeyer.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay. We've got a close one here. The Penn Hills Indians 40 and Mustangs 37. Kyrie Mitchell to trigger it in. Nice pass to Kropp, and near steal there by Keandre Cook. Kropp just got the entry pass a little too low underneath the basket. Couldn't really do anything with it. We've seen him knock down floater after floater here tonight. He's got 23 for Penn Hills. Pass all the way out front to Noel Roach. Roach now going to give it up to Kyrie Mitchell, the point guard, the 5'11 junior guard. Coming in averaging 18 a game, only 2 tonight, but has done a great job leading the Penn Hills offense. There's a shot by DeAndre Mitchell, can't get it to go. Tyvon Long with a great rebound, but that's going to be a foul on, I think it's going to be on Eddie McKissick, and it is. So McKissick now going to pick up his first foul. That's the third team foul for Penn Hills in this half. Here's Gallagher getting it into Cook, telling everybody, get out of the way, let's go. I'll bring it up myself. And he does without a problem. Nice pass to Smith, just couldn't handle it. Gallagher may have gotten a little too deep in there, drew 3 defenders towards him, and I don't think Smith was looking for the pass. I think he thought Rodney was going to take the shot. So now turnover again by the Mustangs. 4:25 to go in the third quarter. 40-37 Penn Hills. Smith, and he's going to pick up a foul on the reach. Timmy Smith trying to tap that ball away whenever Roach took off to go towards the lane, but he's going to get called for his third foul. So now Tyvon Long and Tim Smith with 3 fouls apiece. 4:18 to go in the third. Here's a Mitchell. No Roach. Kyrie Mitchell in the corner. Going to get it to Kropp. He's triple teamed. Here's Mitchell, foul line extended. Can't get it to go. Rebound, long rebound out to Caleb Palumbo. He's going to go up. That ball's going to be a goaltend. Kyrie Mitchell showing his hops. But that's going to be a bucket for Caleb Palumbo. Palumbo went up with the left hand, but Mitchell just swatted it off the backboard. So now the Mustangs only trailing by 1, 40-39. 4:03 to go. That was Palumbo's 5th point in this quarter. He's got 8 for the game. Dan DeRose barking out instructions. The Mustangs. Here's Kyrie Mitchell, no good. Long, strong rebound over Kropp. Good job there by Tyvon. So we said playing with 3 fouls. There's Timmy Smith trying to set up the offense. Picked up out front by Daniels. Smith to Palumbo. Can he knock it down? No, short. Long with the rebound, going to go up strong, and he's going to draw a foul. That foul's going to be on Wes Kropp. So now, both big men for each team, Kropp and Tyvon Long with 3 fouls. As we said, Kropp has 23 on the evening. Long has 8. He's looking for his first points of the second half. And he's going to go to the line for 2. It's a shooting foul. So Long misses the first. Tyvon came in, made the first 2 in the first quarter, but now misses that one. As we said, Long with 8 points on the night, trying to tie this game up, 40-40. And Long does knock it down, so all of a sudden we got a tie game. The Mustangs have been down by as many as 14 points, but as we said, they are definitely a second half team, and we're seeing it now. 40-40, 3:20 to go here in the third. Here's DeAndre Mitchell at the top. Ever since the Mustangs went into this 2-1-2 zone defense, it's befuddled Penn Hills. Here's Mitchell with a nice move. Good defense there by Smith. Great block by Long. But Daniels able to get it back to Kropp, and he got killed. Wes Kropp got fouled by 2 players, Rodney Gallagher and Timmy Smith. And let's see who they're going to call this on. They're going to call that on Smith, and that's going to be his 4th foul. So now Timmy Smith. Oh, I take it back. They called that on Tyvon Long. Excuse me, number 15. So that's his 4th foul. Going to send Kropp to the line. Well, he's 5 for 6 tonight. Make it 5 for 7. As we said, Kropp with 23, but that's a huge foul on Tyvon Long. Coach Auger giving him an earful, but it was just good defense. Here's Kropp for his 2nd. It's up, no good, short. Rebound now by the Mustangs. Keandre Cook comes away with it. So Kropp misses both of those. Now 5 for 8 from the line here tonight. And the Mustangs looking to take the lead. Gallagher with the spin move, foul line. Nice pass to Pratt. Great dish by Rodney Gallagher. Gallagher able to draw the defense. See Pratt wide open underneath and hit him for the easy layup. Nice job. They're going to call a travel on Tamo Noche. So now all of a sudden momentum swinging the Mustangs' way. Here comes Eddie McKissick. He's going to check in for Alan Tamo Noche. Noche checking out with 2 points. Here's Gallagher now. Full court pressure again being shown by Penn Hills. Gallagher able to get it across the timeline easily. Palumbo getting out of the trap. Nice job. Smith thought about it. Here's Keandre Cook partially blocked. And they're going to call a foul. Is that foul going to be on Mitchell? And it is. They're going to call a push on DeAndre Mitchell, the 6-foot junior guard for Penn Hills. Kind of backed Pratt away a little bit there. He's going to get called for his 3rd foul. 15 foul in this second half. Gallagher gets it in. Palumbo being guarded closely by Daniels, tried to drive. Just tossed the ball away, so turnover. Good idea by Caleb. He saw cutting Jaden Pratt. Tried to get it to him for the easy layup, but just guarded very well by Penn Hills and got called for the turnover. So now 42-40, the Mustangs with the lead, 2:12 to go in this third quarter. Here's Mitchell down to Kropp again. He's going to get fouled again. Kropp going to get fouled there, I think. Did they call that on Smith? And I think they did. They called that on Timmy Smith, though. Now he has 4. So Tyvon Long and Tim Smith both with 4. And again, a nice entry pass there to Noel Roach. And Roach now with 6. And we've got a tie game, 42-42, under 2 to go in this third quarter. Smith to Pratt. Pratt thought about it, but back out to Gallagher. Spin move in the lane. He got fouled. And that foul is huge. They're going to call that on Kropp. And what a big foul. So 1:42 to go here in this third quarter. And Kropp picks up his 4th foul. So now both the bigs, Long and Kropp, with 4 fouls. Have to see if Coach Dan DeRose is going to roll the dice. Gallagher at the foul line to shoot again. Gallagher 9 for 9 from the line here tonight. 13 points. And Kropp's going to check back out. We're going to have number 5, Eddie McKissick, check back in. Gallagher again. So Gallagher 10 for 10 from the line. 14 on the night. The Mustangs back up 2, a minute and a half to go, third quarter. Kyrie Mitchell looking for instructions from Coach Dan DeRose. Again, Penn Hills just having trouble with this zone defense. Nice move by Coach Hogger to shift into it. Here's Mitchell, thought about the 3, but good defense by Cook. That ball's going to be dribbled off his foot. That's going to be off Daniels. Daniels thought it was off the Mustangs, but to no avail. Now Daniels going to check out. Tony Grimes going to check back in. 44-42, the Mustangs scored 14 in the first, 14 in the second, but having a nice 16-point output here in the third. Palumbo over to Thomas Brown, who's checked in. Brown just taking his time. Gallagher trying to set up the offense. Being guarded there by DeAndre Mitchell. Mitchell with 3 fouls as well. Pratt trying to set a screen for Gallagher. He's just going to take his time. Under a minute to go here, third quarter. Gallagher with the fake, and no, they are going to call a foul. They're going to call a push on DeAndre Mitchell. So now all of a sudden, Mitchell has 4 fouls. So you've got Mitchell and Kropp now with 4 fouls. That's going to send Gallagher back to the line where, as we said, he's 10 for 10 here tonight. 14 points on the evening. And Gallagher for an end, and he gets it to go. Shooter's roll. Gallagher now with 15. And the lead up to 3, the largest lead for the Mustangs, 45-42. Tony Grimes checking out. Eddie Daniels checking back in. So 49 seconds to go in third. Gallagher trying to extend it to the largest Mustang lead of the night, and he does. So Gallagher, just a master at the line here tonight. He's got 16, 12 for 12 from the line, and a steal. Wow. They're going to call a grab on Pratt. Wow. Jaden Pratt with the foul. And the fans are letting the referee hear it. Pretty much thought it was clean from our advantage here, but can't really tell. So Penn Hill's going to trigger it in. That's a 16 foul. Here's Kyrie Mitchell for 3, no good. Rebound, McKissick. Back out to Mitchell. Here's Kyrie going to drive. He's going to turn it over. Here comes Pratt. Palumbo the other way. Going to go up lefty, no good, too strong. And here comes Penn Hills the other way. Nice pass to McKissick. Nice job. Kyrie Mitchell showing why he's a stud at the point position. And now it looks like Mitchell's down. Kyrie Mitchell looks like he might have twisted that left ankle. We're going to have the trainer come out and take a look at him, but he's struggling right now to get up and get moving. Coach DeRose giving Elliot Adamovich a piece of his mind there during this injury timeout. But Kyrie Mitchell struggling, so we're going to take a break here as well. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs up 46-44. 18 seconds to go here in this third quarter, and they're going to carry Kyrie Mitchell off into the locker room. Can't even walk on that ankle, so hopefully it's nothing major. But he's struggling getting off, so that's a huge blow for the Penn Hills Indians. The Mustangs now under 10 seconds to go. Gallagher trying to work on DeAndre Mitchell. Here he goes, going to take it by himself, and he does. Nice job by Gallagher. Great presence to know that DeAndre Mitchell has 4 fouls. So, after 3 quarters of play, it's the Mustangs now leading 48-44 over the Penn Hills Indians. We'll be back for the exciting fourth quarter action right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network, where we're going to start the fourth quarter here. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs with a 4-point lead, 48-44. Here's DeAndre Mitchell from the corner, and he able to knock down a huge three. That's his second three of the night. 10 points for the game. And the lead now down to 1, 48-47. The Mustangs with the lead. Gallagher being double-teamed. Gets it to Cook. Cook looking for Terrence Brown. Nice pass to Pratt. Thomas Brown with a fantastic pass to Jaden Pratt. Pratt posting up underneath, able to get the easy layup. So now a 3-point lead. And here's McKissick, and he's going to get it to go with the floater in the lane. So Eddie McKissick now with 6 points. And they're going to call this foul. Wasn't sure who they called this on. I'm kind of waiting to see, but it's going to send McKissick to the line. They're going to call that on Pratt. Okay, so that's Pratt's third. But it's going to send McKissick to the line. McKissick 0 for 1 tonight, 6 points total. And he's trying to knot this game back up at 50. A little strong, no good. Goes after his own rebound, can't corral it. Coming out of the pack, Thomas Brown. Does not have numbers, going to kick it back out. Smart play there by Thomas Brown. Here's Gallagher, floater in the lane, gets it to go. So Gallagher made the last field goal in the in the third quarter for the Mustangs. Now with 8 field goals, 20 points on the night, 12 for 12 from the line. Now the Mustangs lead back up to 3, 52-49. 6:50 to go in this fourth quarter. Down low, nice pass there. Noel Roche just wide open, able to take it strong to the basket. 52-51, the Mustangs. Here's Gallagher getting it across the timeline. Going to drive behind the back. Got to be careful. And ball thrown away. McKissick coming the other way. And he's going to get fouled and make the basket. Huge play by Eddie McKissick. McKissick taking it strong. He's going to be fouled by Terrence Thomas Brown. So the turnover could lead into 3 points here for Penn Hills. Checking in will be Dylan Bennett, seeing his first action of the game for Penn Hills. Bennett, the 5'10 senior guard. As we said, Kyrie Mitchell went out injured. So they're going to have to resort to their bench. Coach DeRose pulling out a few more players. Here's McKissick looking for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And he does. So now McKissick with 9. And we're 54-52. Penn Hills now takes the lead over the Mustangs. Oh, and they're going to call a block. Wow. Rodney Gallagher took it in 1-on-4. But they're going to call that foul on McKissick. Wow. Not so sure about that. Coach DeRose busting a vein down there. Not very happy with that call. And I'm not so sure he's not right. Gallagher got the benefit of the doubt. McKissick looked like he had position. And maybe they're calling it that he was in the arc. I'm not sure, but wow. Kyrie Mitchell going to check back in, but not before Rodney Gallagher knocks down his 13th straight foul shot here tonight. The lead back to 1, 54-53. Penn Hills over the Mustangs. 6:23 to go. And Tyvon Long going to check back in. He's got 4 fouls. But Jaden Pratt gave the Mustangs some good minutes, checking out with 4 points here. Nice job by Jaden. There's Gallagher, and he knocks down another one. So now Rodney Gallagher with 22, 14 made 3 throws. Tied up. There's a move there by Daniels. No, he's going to get fouled as well. That foul is going to be on Keandre Cook. And we were worried about Cook early on. He picked up 2 quick fouls in that first quarter, but has been foul-free throughout the rest of this game. So that's going to send Eddie Daniels to the line. Daniels scoreless here tonight after scoring 22 against Gateway Tuesday night. But he knocks down his first shot. So now Penn Hills lead back up to 1, 55-54. Daniels, a 5'11 junior guard. Lefty takes a shot. Too strong off the back iron. They're going to call a foul on Daniels going after his own shot, I think. And they are. And that's going to be Daniels' 4th foul. So now you've got Daniels, DeAndre Mitchell, and Kropp with 4 fouls. On the Mustangs side, you've got Tim Smith and Tyvon Long with 4. 1 point lead by the Mustangs, and Coach DeRole's going to roll the dice here. 6:16 to go. He's going to bring Wes Kropp back in. Kropp, as we said, having a fantastic game. 19 points in the first half, 23 for the game. But that's going to send Terrence Thomas Brown to the foul line. So here's Thomas Brown shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. Misses the first. So that's a big miss for the Mustangs. Down 1, 6:10 to go in this contest. Daniels, Kyrie Mitchell, still can't believe he came back out here. The way he walked off didn't even walk off the court, was carried off. Not exactly sure what happened, but He doesn't look any worse for the wear right now. And that's big to have him back. He's done a great job at the point for Penn Hills tonight. Kropp trying to establish position underneath against Nick Agnott, but Agnott not budging, doing a great job. Fronting him. Mitchell just taking his time. No hurry. They've got a 1-point lead. We're down to 5:30 to go here in this contest. Trying to work off a screen by Tamo Noche. There's a shot out of the corner. DeAndre Mitchell. Mitchell with his second made three in this quarter, 3 for the game. He's got 11 points. And now the lead back up to 4, 58-54. Here's Gallagher working in the lane. Picked up his dribble. Here's Thomas Brown for the 3. No good. Nice rebound. They're going to call a push. They're going to call a push. They're going to call a push on Kropp. Wow. Holy smoke. So Kropp is going to foul out of this game with 5:01 to go in the fourth. Not so sure I agree with that call, but Agnott definitely had position. And they're going to call that on Kropp. And do we have anything else here? No, the Mustangs just back on, not on the line yet. So Wes Kropp going to finish his game with 23. And as we said, I thought Nick Agnott had pretty good position underneath there, but I guess Chris Bonchowski saw it the other way, and he called him for his 5th foul. So now Coach DeRose not extremely happy, but it's going to send Nick Agnott to the line. 4-point lead. Agnott with his first attempt of the night. No good. Nick came in as a 60% free throw shooter on the year. 3 for 5 from the line, now 3 for 6. And now Penn Hills, 10 team fouls in this half, so Laurel Highlands in a double bonus the rest of this game. Agnott gets in the book now with his first point of the night. The lead now at 3, 58-55, Penn Hills over Laurel Highlands. Here's Mitchell again, feeling it. No, short. Rebound, though, McKissick. Nice job. It's stolen away there by Palumbo. Gets it to Timmy Smith. Nice play, and he backs it out. Here comes Gallagher, going to pull up. Hit the floater, no. Wow, a lot of activity underneath, but no calls. Here's Kyrie Mitchell coming the other way. He gets it to Daniels. Daniels with the lefty. No, he's going to get fouled. That's going to be on Nick Agnott, I think. And it is. It's going to be on Nick Agnott. He picks up his 3rd foul. And now the bigs for Laurel Highlands. Tyvon Long coming back in. Also getting ready to check in Noel Roach, and can't tell who the other player is, but Eddie Daniels going to the line where he's 1 for 2 here tonight. Daniels misses the first. So after a 9 for 11 shooting performance from the foul line in that first half, Penn Hills struggling. They were 9 for 14. Now make it 11 for 20. And he misses again. But they're going to call a lane violation on Keandre Cook. Cook was kind of leaning. He lost his balance. So they're going to call that on Cook. So Daniel's going to get another shot. 58-55, 4:33 to go here in the fourth. There's Daniels, and he redeems himself on the second one. So costly point there given up by DeAndre Cook. Now Cook, as we said, with 3 fouls. And here's full court pressure again by Penn Hills. Gallagher to Cook. Looking to get across the timeline. Smith trapped. Able to get out of there. Nice job. Here's Caleb Palumbo for 3. Yes! Caleb Palumbo with his 3rd 3 of the night. He's got 11. And a huge shot brings the Mustangs back to within 1, 59-58. Palumbo feeling hot. 2 threes in his second half. As we said, he had 10 threes made in the last 2 games now. Make it 13 in the last 3. And Penn Hills, no problem at all, just running the clock down. We're under 4 to go, 59-58. Penn Hills with the lead, and Coach Dan DeRose is going to call a timeout. And we're going to take one as well. 3:49 to go here in this fourth quarter. Penn Hills 59, Laurel Highlands 58. We'll be right back for the exciting finish right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
You don't have to travel to Pittsburgh to get good representation. We've been doing it since 1976. We've been successful. We can help you right here at home.
We know the nuances of the legal system in Uniontown in Fayette County. We know the nuances of the legal system in Waynesburg and in Washington.
We know the system. We know where the courthouse is, and we know where to park. And at our office, you can park for free.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. 3:49 to go. Penn Hill's leading the Laurel Highlands 59-58. There's a nice entry pass to McKissick. Can he get it to go? No, strong rebound coming out of there. Daniels to Kyrie Mitchell, and he says, I'm going to pull it back out, set up the offense again. We're down to 3:30 to go in this fourth quarter. Fantastic game by the Mustangs in the second half. They outscored Penn Hills 20-8 in that fourth quarter to come back into this game. And there's a steal by Long. No. Kyrie Mitchell able to bring it back out. The Mustangs selling back into their 2-1-2 zone defense. And Penn Hills just milking clock. The Mustangs now going to come out. Here's Mitchell to McKissick. Here's Daniels going to drive. He does drive, but he's not going to get it to go, but he's going to pick up a foul. And that foul is going to be on Keandre Cook. So now Cook has 4. And he joins Tyvon Long and Timmy Smith with 4 each. Now it's going to send Eddie Daniels back to the line where he's 2 for 4 here tonight. Double bonus the rest of the way, and Daniels knocks it down. The 5'11 junior guard came in averaging 13 a game. He's got 3, but 3 big shots here in this fourth quarter from the foul line. Can he make it 4? He does. So now Eddie Daniels with 4, and he's going to check out. They're going to bring in Noel Roche for some size on defense. And still full court pressure by Penn Hills. The Mustangs getting it back to their ace, Rodney Gallagher, to try to beat this press. Being picked up, nice job to get it to the middle. Here's Keandre Cook going to drive. Going to kick it back out. Nice job. Here's Timmy Smith, thought about it. Nice pass to Palumbo. Can he knock another one down? He does. Caleb Palumbo with his second made 3 in this fourth quarter. He's got 14 for the game, and the Mustangs tie this game up 61-61. 2.5 to go here in this fourth quarter. Fantastic basketball game and everything that we expected. Number 2 ranked Penn Hills coming in, playing against the number 5 ranked Laurel Highlands Mustangs in Class 5A, and we're seeing everything we expected. Here's Kyrie Mitchell. Just going to milk the clock, closing in on 2 minutes to go. Coach Auger motioning for his defense to come out and pick up. He wants Gallagher to come pick up Mitchell. They're going to get called for a kick. 2:01 to go, near steal there by Cook. Gallagher going to come out and force Mitchell to make a move on offense. Probably not a bad idea. Gallagher only with 2 fouls here tonight. Now you see Daniels checking back in along with DeAndre Mitchell. Mitchell also has 2 made 3s here in this fourth quarter for Penn Hills. To Kyrie Mitchell. He's going to drive. Little floater, nice pass. Wow. McKissick missed the bunny. Nice rebound. Tamo Noche couldn't get it to go. Going to kick it back out to Mitchell, and he's going to set it back up. Wow, McKissick missed that from point blank range. That was a huge pass. Great pass by Mitchell, but McKissick could not get it to go. But they're going to call this body foul now. This is going to be on Caleb Palumbo, and that's only his first foul. But it's going to send Kyrie Mitchell to the line. Mitchell, as we said, coming in with 18 points average during this year, but only 2 points so far here tonight. Mitchell with his first attempt, and he gets it to go. So Mitchell gives the Indians a 1-point lead, 1:45 to go. 62-61, the Indians over the Mustangs. Kyrie Mitchell now with 3, trying to make it 4. A big foul shot, and he does. Kyrie Mitchell, the 5'11 junior guard, extends the lead to 2, 63-61. 1:40 to go in the fourth. Here's Smith with a 3. It's going to be short. No rebound. Rebound there by Roche. Nice job there by Roche to gain position and get that rebound. There's going to be a timeout by Coach Dan DeRose, and we're going to take one as well. 1:26 to go in the fourth. 63-61 Penn Hills over Laurel Highlands. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this game right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay bringing you exciting Mustang basketball action here tonight. 63-61, the Mustangs trail Penn Hills. 1:26 to go here in this contest. Penn Hills with the ball out of bounds. Gallagher going to pick up Kyrie Mitchell, going to make him work. And they're going to call a foul. Wow, they're going to call Gallagher for the body. Whoa. I thought he had pretty good position on him, but they're going to call him for his third foul. That's going to send Kyrie Mitchell back to the line, where he just knocked down 2 free throws. Gallagher thought he was playing very good defense as well, and I did too. So here's Kyrie Mitchell. 4 points on the night. Make it 5. Kyrie Mitchell, the 5'11 junior guard, showing you why he was first team all section last year and why he's the leading scorer for Penn Hills this year so far, averaging 18 a game. Mitchell for the second attempt, and he knocks it down. So Mitchell now with 6. The lead back up to 4, 65-61. Penn Hills over Laurel Highlands. 1:20 to go in this contest. Here's Smith going to drive baseline, kick it to Long, and nice pass. Great look there by Timmy Smith. Coach Hogger going to call a timeout. I don't know how he can give it to him because Coach was calling timeout, but the ball was already in play. Coach DeRose going crazy. We'll take a quick timeout. 1:07 to go. 2-point lead. Penn Hills 65. Laurel Highlands 63 on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to Laurel Highlands High School, Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium, where the Laurel Highlands Mustangs trail the Penn Hills Indians 65-63, 1:07 to go in this game. We've seen a fantastic game here so far tonight. Here's Mitchell, almost forced out of bounds. Is it a turnover? Yes, it is. Wow. DeAndre Mitchell double teamed on the baseline, on the sideline, I should say, and just threw the pass away, trying to get it back to Kyrie Mitchell. So big turnover there. 56 seconds to go, and the Mustangs a chance to tie or take the lead here in this game. Timmy Smith going to get it back to Gallagher. Gallagher's going to be double teamed, but that doesn't matter. He's able to beat the defense. Floater, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound and taps it back in. Rodney Gallagher, fantastic tip, ties this game up at 65. Gallagher has 24. And we're going to get a timeout here by Coach Dan DeRose. So 34.7 seconds to go, 65-65. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages. back to Laurel Highlands High School. 34.8 seconds to go. The Penn Hills Indians and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs tied at 65. Here's Daniels back to Mitchell. Just playing catch right now. Trying to run some clock, probably to go for the last shot. Clock down to 20 seconds now. Mitchell, not exactly sure what to do here on offense. The Mustangs switched up to a 1-3-1. Mitchell, we're under 10 seconds to go. Needs to make a move here. To DeAndre Mitchell. Didn't take the shot. He's going to give it to Daniels. Daniels with a fake, going to throw it up. No good. Daniels guarded by 3 Mustangs, so we're going to go to overtime. Tied at 65. We'll be right back for the overtime session right after this message on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Smith, Lewis, and Chess, financial advisors of Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands boys basketball team and their coaches on having a successful basketball season.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network, Laurel Highlands High School. We've got a fantastic high school basketball game. Tied at 65, we're going to get ready for the 4-minute overtime session. Again, it'll be Tyvon Long, center circle, jumping against Eddie McKissick for Penn Hills. As we said, Wes Kropp, 23 points in this game, but he fouled out with 5:01 to go in the fourth. And the Mustangs control the tap. Timmy Smith trying to make a move on Daniels. Going to bring it back out. Gallagher to Cook. Timmy Smith for a 3. Can he knock it down? No. Long rebound, no good. Palumbo tried to corral it, but it went back to Eddie Daniels. Now the Mustangs back in the 2-1-2 zone. Dan DeRose trying to guide his offense. Huge section game. Both teams comes in undefeated. Try the alley-oop lob. That's going to be a foul on McKissick. I think he's going to get called for over the back on a push. And that's going to be McKissick's third. But it looks like it's going to send Keandre Cook to the line. So Cook, 7 points here tonight, 71% free throw shooter on the year. And now Roche going to take a seat. In comes Tamo Noche. And no, it's not going to. They're just going to call it an offensive foul. So no, they're not going to send him to the line. The Mustangs going to trigger it in under the Penn Hills basket. 65-65, 3:27 to go here in overtime. And here comes Gallagher being guarded by Tony Grimes. Cook thought about it, down to Long. Nice pass. Just missed the bunny. Kyrie Mitchell trying to draw the charge. Long has 4 fouls, had to be careful, but just missed the bunny there. Great point blank range. 3 minutes to go here in this overtime session. Still tied at 65. Kyrie Mitchell, top of the key. And the Mustangs just settled back in their 2-1-2 zone defense. Under 3 to go. in overtime. Grimes thought about trying to get it into McKissick. Now Mitchell's still going to hold it. Smith jumped out on defense. McKissick, nice pass. Going to get it to Tamo Noche, and he's going to be fouled underneath. Tamo Noche, nice job. Little high-low action there by Penn Hills. And that foul is going to be on Keandre Cook, and he's going to foul out. That's going to be his 5th. So with 2:28 to go in overtime, Keandre Cook's going to foul out with 7. Now it looks like Jaden Pratt's going to come in. Pratt has given the Mustangs great minutes. He's got 4 points tonight, but he's got 3 fouls as well. It's going to send Tamo Noche to the line. He's 2 for 3 there tonight for his only 2 points of the evening. Double bonus. The first, he knocks it down. So Tamo Noche gives Penn Hills a 1-point lead, 66-65. 2:28 to go in overtime. Here's a second attempt. Tamo Noche up. Too strong. Back iron. Rebound long. So Tamo Noche. Here's Smith going to dump it to Pratt. Pratt going to go up strong. Gets swatted away. Tamo Noche with a huge block coming the other way. Grimes, he's going to get called for the travel. Good defense there by Rodney Gallagher to step into Grimes. Tried to go baseline for the easy layup. Good job by Rodney. In the turnover by Penn Hills. So now the Mustangs trail 66-65, 2:14 to go. And here comes Gallagher. Gallagher has 24 points here tonight, 14 of those coming from the foul line. Grimes with fantastic man-to-man defense here. He's going to be double-teamed out front. Here's Smith, and he's going to get double-teamed. He's going to get called for the travel. Timmy Smith, Roche, and McKissick came up to meet Smith, and he just got called for the travel. Kind of got no man's land there. So 66-65, 1:56 to go. And Penn Hills with the lead and the ball. Kyrie Mitchell again, just going to stay out and dribble, take time off the clock, force the Mustangs to come out and play defense. Just playing catch right now with DeAndre Mitchell. Kyrie being guarded by Gallagher. Double team here now on Daniels in the corner, but he's able to get out of there. Nice job by Palumbo and Gallagher to double team Daniels. They tried again, but Gallagher's going to get called for the kick. 1:23 to go in overtime. 1-point lead, Penn Hills 66, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 65. Triggered in Daniels. Here's Kyrie Mitchell being picked up at half by Gallagher. Trying to double. He's going to get it to Mitchell near turnover. A little high-low action again. Tamo Noche to get down to McKissick. He's trapped. A cross-court pass, but wow. Got away with a dangerous pass. Now we're down to a minute to play here in this overtime. Here's Mitchell. Thought about the three. Tough to pass up. He's knocked down 3 in the fourth quarter. Here's Gallagher. Is he going to foul? No. Again, a trap. Near turnover. Mitchell thought about it. Coach DeRose says, pull it back. Here's Mitchell, and he's going to get fouled. No. Gallagher with the near steal. Again with the reach. No good. Still can't get the foul. He's trying for it. Now we're down to 35 seconds. And now finally Rodney Gallagher's going to get called for the foul. And that's a big foul too. That's Gallagher's 4th. 66-65, 34.8 seconds to play in this overtime session. Going to send Kyrie Mitchell to the line. Mitchell has 6 points tonight, but 4 of those were on free throws made in the fourth quarter, and we're going to get a timeout. Coach Rick Hogger going to talk it over with his team. So 34.8 to go, 66-65, Penn Hills over Laurel Highlands. We'll be right back after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank, where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. Packed house here at Laurel Highlands, and they're seeing a fantastic high school basketball game. Penn Hills leads 66-65, 34.8 seconds to go in overtime. And he's going to come on the court, and they're going to call a technical? No. Wait a minute here. How can he just jump on the court? He should be called for a technical. Wow. They're going to say the first one was made by Kyrie Mitchell in overtime. Interesting. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. DeAndre Mitchell just was on the bench and just walked on the court. They only had 4 players on the court. Kyrie Mitchell again knocks it down again. Mitchell 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter, 2 for 2 from the line in overtime. And the lead back up to 3, 68-65. Penn Hills over Laurel Highlands, 30 seconds to go. Nice pass by Gallagher to the cutting Tyvon Long, who scores the first 2 points in overtime for the Mustangs. Now the lead 68-67 Penn Hills, 26.6 seconds to go. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sport Network for the exciting finish right after these messages.
There's confusion out at the speakers table whether they have one left or not. That's what she's saying. Each team should have one remaining.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Welcome back. South Union Township Sports Network. Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay. And we're witnessing a fantastic high school basketball game. 26.6 seconds to go. And here's a long pass. Back to Daniels. 68-67. Penn Hills over Laurel Highlands. Here's Mitchell. Clock down under 20 seconds, and they're going to have to foul Kyrie Mitchell again. I'm sorry. Mitchell's going to get fouled there by Terrence Thomas Brown. That's only his second, but Mitchell has knocked down his last 6 free throws, 4 in the fourth quarter and 2 in this overtime session. So he's trying to extend the lead back up to 2 or 3. And he knocks down the first. Wow. Ice in his veins. He's knocked down 7 straight. The lead up to 2, 69-67. And offense for defensive changes here made by Coach Auger. He's got Pratt, Long, Smith, Palumbo, and Gallagher in. Here's Kyrie Mitchell. Misses it. Wow. So now just a 2-point lead, 69-67. 14 seconds to go, and Coach Auger's going to call his final timeout in this overtime session. So 12.8 seconds to go, 69-67. We'll be right back for the exciting conclusion of this game right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Put those timeouts on the board.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back. 12.8 seconds to go. The Mustangs trail by 2, 69-67. Got to get the ball into the hands of the phenom freshman, Rodney Gallagher. Clock under 10 seconds. Gallagher going to drive the lane with a floater, and he makes it. Rodney Gallagher with his first points of the overtime. And we're going to have 3.4 seconds to go. Gallagher with the nice slashing basket. He's got 26. Ties his game up. And reading the referee's lips, it looks like 3.4 seconds to go on the clock. Coach's timeout called by Penn Hills. And that's exactly right. We're going to have 3.4 seconds to go. Tie game, 69-66. Gallagher with his 26th point of the night. Gallagher 14 of 14 from the foul line here tonight. Extremely impressive. And just took it 1-on-4 against Penn Hills. Able to slash in there and hit the floater and tie this game up. So now checking in will be DeMonte Kiss for the Mustangs. Looks like he's going to check in for Timmy Smith. Let's see what happens here. Penn Hills talking it over with their team. 3.4 seconds to go. Full timeout. Just a couple quick stats. The Mustangs tonight, 22 of 25 from the line. Fantastic shooting. As we said, Gallagher 14 of 14 from the foul line himself. So they've shot extremely well from the line. And give Kyrie Mitchell credit on the Penn Hills end. He's 7 for 8 in the fourth quarter and overtime from the foul line. He's for his total of 9 points here tonight. So now here's DeAndre Mitchell to trigger it in. Kyrie Mitchell going to cut him off at the baseline. Yes, gets it up. Can he get it to go? Oh, no. And we're going to go to a second overtime, tied at 69. So we'll be back for the second overtime session of this game with the Mustangs and the Penn Hills Indians tied at 69. We'll be right back after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health. Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Drs. Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to Laurel Highlands High School. We're getting ready for the second overtime period. 4-minute session, 69-69. The Mustangs and the Indians tied. And as we said, both teams came in undefeated in section play. And they're both showing fantastic efforts here tonight. Here's Long and McKissick going to jump. And again, the Mustangs going to control. Pass by Egnaut over Smith's head, turnover. McKissick coming back with it the other way. Now here's Kyrie Mitchell. Mitchell with 3 points in the first overtime session on 3 of 4 made free throws. Here's DeAndre Mitchell. Nope, to Daniels, almost walked, but here's Kyrie Mitchell from the top of the key. Knocks down a 3. So Kyrie Mitchell with his first made 3 of the game. DeAndre Mitchell with the other 3. And now Palumbo in the corner. Pass to Gallagher, nice save. Floater in the lane. He's going to get called for the charge. And they're going to wipe off the basket. Wow. So Gallagher going to get called for the charge. And that is a huge call. That's his 5th foul. So Gallagher's going to have to leave the game. Going to get called for the charge. Great position there by McKissick. So Gallagher going to foul out with 3:22 to go here in the second overtime. Going to finish tonight with 26 points. And as we said, 14 of 14 from the foul line. Now the lead 72-69. Penn Hills over Laurel Highlands, 3:20 to go in the second overtime. And that's a big blow for the Mustangs. Now you've got Terrence Thomas Brown in now for Gallagher, who fouled out. And now the weave offense by Penn Hills. Just trying to run time off. Nice pass in the middle. Here's McKissick with another point-blank miss. There's Long with the rebound. Out to Timmy Smith. Smith being picked up there by Roche. Here's Palumbo going to try to free himself up for a 3. Can't do it. Palumbo has 4 made 3s here in this game. 14 points total. Smith trying to guide the offense. Here's Palumbo off a screen. Can he make it? No. Egnaut with the tip, and he gets it to go. Nick Egnaut with the backside tip off the miss by Palumbo. Cuts the lead to 1, 72-71. We're at 2:30 to go in overtime. Egnaut with his 3rd point of the night. And here's Kyrie Mitchell guiding the offense. Being picked up by Smith, trying to get trapped there. Here's Mitchell again to the middle, down low to Roche. And Roche is going to get fouled, and I think that might be on Tyvon Long. No, it's going to be on 5. That's going to be on Caleb Palumbo. So that's only his 2nd foul. But that's going to send Noah Roche to the line. Roche has 8 on the night. And he's going to miss the front end. So Roche with the miss. Lead still at 1, 72-71. Penn Hills over Laurel Highlands. Roche, as we said, 8 for the night. Can he make it 9 and extend the lead to 2? There's the shot, and he misses off the back iron, but rebound by Daniels. McKissick on that rebound, and they're going to foul Kyrie Mitchell again. That's going to be on Terrence Thomas Brown. And that's going to be his 3rd, but again, it's going to send Kyrie Mitchell back to the line. Mitchell has scored 6 points in both overtime sessions. Shot no good. So misses the first. Lead still at 1, 72-71. Mitchell with 12 on the night. Misses the second as well. Could be fatigue. Long with the rebound, back to Timmy Smith. He's going to get it across the timeline, get it to Palumbo. Near steal by McKissick. Wow. Dangerous pass by Smith. Palumbo was actually trying to cut away from the ball instead of going to it. Near steal by McKissick. And he would have been all alone on the backside for an easy layup. So now here's Long. Whoa, that was pretty close as well. Almost a backcourt violation. Here's Terrence Brown. No good. Long trying to get the rebound. It's going to be knocked out. It's going to be called out off of Penn Hills. Roche was blocking out, thinking the ball was off the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, but they're going to call it off Penn Hills, and Laurel Highlands is going to retain control. 1:43 to go, 72-71. Palumbo to trigger it in. Back to Timmy Smith, being double teamed there. Smith looking underneath to Thomas Brown. Going to make a cross-court pass. There to go to Long, and he's going to get fouled by Daniels. And that's going to be Daniels' fifth, so now he's going to be fouled out. 1:35 to go in the second overtime. So he's going to foul out as well. So we've had a couple casualties. Rodney Gallagher fouling out in the second overtime, as well as Eddie Daniels. And Keandre Cook fouled out in the first overtime for Laurel Highlands. And still 72-71. We've only had 3 points scored by Penn Hills, 2 by Laurel Highlands in his second overtime session. There's Long, no good on the backside. So Long misses the first. Long with 13 on the night. Needs to make this one to tie this game up. 1:35 to go in the second overtime. Long misses that one as well. So Penn Hills coming back the other way. Try to make an entry pass. Steal by Caleb Palumbo. Laurel Highlands coming the other way. Need to settle down, set it up, take your time. Get a good shot. Here's Timmy Smith trying to shake Tamo Noche. Here's Terrence Thomas Brown. Here's Smith, going to take the shot, going to drive, dump it down to Egnott. No, but he's going to be fouled too. And McKissick comes up lame. Looks like he turned an ankle. And I think they're going to call that foul on number 23. That's going to be on Alan Tamo Noche. But that's only his second foul, but it's going to send Nick Egnott to the line. Egnott 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Got a chance to tie this game up. 1:05 to go. Second overtime. Egnott strong off the back. So Egnott, everybody's struggling in this second overtime session from the foul line. As we said, the Mustangs came in 22 for 25 coming into the second overtime. But they've missed their 3 foul shot attempts here so far. And here's Egnott still trying to tie this game up, 72-71. And he misses the second. So Egnott now in a trap here on Mitchell. They're going to call a timeout. Coach Dan DeRoe is going to call a timeout. So 1:01 to go in this second overtime session. Penn Hills 72, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 71. We're going to take a full timeout. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this game, we think, on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Smith, Lewis, and Chess, financial advisors of Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands boys basketball team and their coaches on having a successful basketball season.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. 1:01 to go. Laurel Highlands trailing the Penn Hills Indians 72-71. Penn Hills with possession. in their front court. And McKissick trying to get the ball in, and he does, gets it into Roche. Roche with the cutter, and they're just going to waste some time here now. Kyrie Mitchell going to bring it back out, dribble some time away. Trying to foul him, but they didn't get the call. Here's Mitchell going to come the other way, and that's going to be a walk. Eddie McKissick with the pump fake and the turnover. So 47.5 seconds to go. The Mustangs still with a chance, down 72-71, 47.5 seconds to go. And as we mentioned, they're without their fabulous freshman, Rodney Gallagher, who fouled out with 3:22 in his second overtime with 26 points. So they're going to need some offense from somebody here. We're under 40 seconds to go in the second overtime. 1 point differential. Here's Agnott to Smith. Thomas Brown. Palumbo thought about it, but pretty good defense by Kyrie Mitchell. Timmy Smith guarded by Grimes. Clock under 25 seconds to go in his second overtime. Agnott near walk. Timmy Smith going to try to drive. Fake the foul. He's going to take the shot. He's short. Rebound no good. He's going to come out. Kyrie Mitchell's going to come out of the pack the other way. And we're going to get a foul on Timmy Smith. So Smith is also going to foul out with 8.9 seconds to go here in the second overtime. But still only down 1 point. Kyrie Mitchell going back to the line. He's 0 for 2 from the line here in this second session. So fouling out for the Mustangs, Keandre Cook, Rodney Gallagher, and Timmy Smith. Fouling out for Penn Hills, Wes Kropp, Eddie Daniels. So here's Kyrie Mitchell. Mitchell with 12 on the night, and he knocks down the first. Mitchell with 4 in the second overtime session. And the lead up now, 73-71. Laurel Highlands still 8.9 seconds to go. Here's Mitchell with the second, and he makes that one as well. Kyrie Mitchell now with 13 on the night. Make that 14, I'm sorry. 5 in this second overtime session, and the lead now 74-71, 8.9 seconds to go. We'll be right back for the final 8.9 seconds on the South Union Township Sports Network after these messages. Welcome back for the final, we think, 8.9 seconds to go in this second overtime. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs trailing 74-71. They're going to need a huge 3 on this trip to tie this game up and take it to a third overtime session. DeMonte Kiss, the 5'11 sophomore guard, checked back in. He's going to get it to Thomas Brown. He's going to get it over the timeline. Here's Palumbo for 3 to tie. No good. Rebound down to DeAndre Mitchell. And Penn Hills is going to walk out of here with a huge section win. 74-71 over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs in double overtime. So congratulations to Penn Hills, and we'll be back with your final stats for an exciting high school basketball game right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the Mustang Corral here at Laurel Highlands High School, where we saw a fantastic basketball game, double overtime. Penn Hills Indians able to pull out a huge 74-71 win in Section 1 5A play over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Let's go over the final stats for the victorious Penn Hills Indians, who improved to 5-1 overall, 2-0 now in section play. DeAndre Mitchell had 13 points on 3 made threes. Kyrie Mitchell only 2 points in that first quarter, but ended up with 14 for the game, and he scored 8 points in both of the combined overtime sessions. Wes Kropp had 19 in the first half, 23 for the game, prior to fouling out with 5:01 to go in the fourth quarter. Eddie Daniels was 4 for 6 from the line for his 4 points. Eddie McKissick with 9. Noel Roche with 8 off the bench, and Alan Tamo Noche with 3. They scored 18 in the first, 18 in the second, 8 in the third, 21 in the fourth, 4 points in the first overtime, and 5 points in the second overtime for their total of 74. They had 4 made threes, as mentioned, DeAndre Mitchell with 3 of those, and Kyrie Mitchell with the other, and they were 24 for 38 from the foul line for tonight, and a huge win for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, who dropped to 3-3 overall, 2-1 in Section 1-5A play. Keandre Cook had 7 and a made 3 in there. Rodney Gallagher fouled out with 26 points. He fouled out in that second overtime section with 3:22 to go. He had 26 points, as mentioned. He was 14 for 14 from the foul line tonight. Caleb Palumbo with 14 on 4 made threes in this game. Tyvon Long had 13, even though he fought with some foul trouble throughout the whole game. Nick Egnott with 3, and the only 2 points that were scored in the second overtime for the Mustangs. Timmy Smith with 4 prior to fouling out with 8.9 seconds in the second overtime. And Jaden Pratt off the bench with some great minutes for the Mustangs with 4. Mustangs scored 14 in the first, 14 in the second, 20 in the third, 17 in the fourth, 4 in the first overtime, and only 2 points in that second overtime for their total of 71. They were 22 for 29 from the foul line after going 22 for 25 through the first 4 quarters. So foul shooting, a little bit of trouble for the Mustangs in the overtime sessions, going 0 for 4. They had 5 made 3-pointers, as mentioned. Keandre Cook with 1 and Caleb Palumbo with 4 on the night. So the Laurel Highlands Mustangs fall to the Penn Hills Indians and drop, as we said, to 2-1 in section play with a fantastic basketball game. The Mustangs will play next week in the Greensburg-Salem tournament. They will play Greensburg-Salem on Friday night and Bishop Guilfoyle on Saturday, whereas Penn Hills will drop down and play Central Catholic on Monday prior to the Christmas vacation. So we had a great night tonight, Jerry. Fantastic game. So for Tony O'Neill and Jerry Dupay. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV with Gary Smith and the staff. I'm Tony O'Neill with Jerry Dupay. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation, and we want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and the absolute best of 2020. Good night, everybody.